When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Nevada Wolfpack, taking on another team from the ACC, the SMU Mustangs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Nevada about to kick it off to get this game started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mustangs offense comes onto the field first today. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not great. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays, and so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
Rush is on him. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Guys, let's have a look at SMU. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around on that defensive line. You need all the big bodies.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
After the penalty, they'll snap it on 3rd and 7. Here we go. To the air. It's awesome. Fires to the tight end. On the move at the 30. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. The Mustangs want to move quickly.
The offense with a big opportunity in the red zone.
From the red zone, looking for a space. The throw to the outside is complete. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Give to the back. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. They'll run it from the gun. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Motion from the wideout. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll keep it himself. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs!
And how about the wheels for the QB? You can tell, man, he can roll, and they're going to use him. This is just the first drive. You see him going for the touchdown. I imagine we'll see more of that guy running the football with that kind of speed.
setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. Oh, and they blocked it. Now he can return this. Pass to 50. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. He takes it all the way back for the 2. The Wolfpack offense takes the field, and we'll get a peek at them for the first time in this one. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinator who's coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Back to throw, it's Jamison. Gets open down the middle. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Rides the back on the option, the give. At the 45 on his way. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Nevada. Great job by the back on the option.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Takes a snap, wants to throw. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window. It ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
And the Mustangs moving quickly to the line.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The play action fake. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
A loss of 5 yards on the play.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got it set up on the outside. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Number 15.
The Mustangs will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He's up to 73 yards on the ground so far, and he is closing in on that 1,200-yard mark for the season. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short. Fires to the right. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on 1st down. Back to throw, it's Jamison. Using the quick game. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And get ready, Reese, to call this guy's name out a lot in this one because he is the go-to guy. This is the stud player on offense, lining up in the slot where the quarterback is going to look more often than not. He's one of the biggest playmakers they have, and the defense needs to be ready for him.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Now on the move. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Texas stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Austin city limits. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. All that speculation all week, and now we know. And something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
The RPO, it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Mustangs want to pick up the tempo. Looking downfield, it's awesome. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on first down. He's got the tight end. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gets it out quickly. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Mustangs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gets it out fast. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air. It's awesome. Got his man downfield. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Mustangs with the 1st and 10.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Receivers work tirelessly, tapping that toe along the sideline, and it just looks so natural for him.
Yeah, it can't just be pat and go all the time, right? Reese just jogging down the field, ball hits you right in stride. You got to be able to make awkward body catches and do it getting your feet in bounds. That was sweet.
The Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. To the ground, he's got it again. This time, there is no running room to be found, and this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line. He'll do it himself. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Never a doubt. That'll cut the lead to 13.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. From the gun, running back gets to give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now they'll run the draw. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking for a man, it's Jamison. Now he's going to break the pocket. And the defense forced the quarterback out of bounds before he could get rid of it, had to take the loss. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes the hurry up. Trying play action. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep ones.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Quick release by the QB. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Mustangs racing to the line in a hurry-up.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
And the Mustangs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Got his man out of the backfield. And just a short and safe pass play, they pick up a few. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Looking for a man. It's awesome. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Makes a grab past the marker. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. And that can really take the wind out of a defense's sails when you convert with a fourth down completion.
Great chemistry there between the quarterback and his target. Fourth down, you gotta have it. You gotta be on the same page, and they were there.
Off the play fake. Quickly complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. This is a most difficult attempt. 59 yards out from the right hash. On the way, and you betcha, a 59-yard field goal.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to pass, it's Jamison. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Wants to throw on 3rd. Got his man on the right. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Picks up the first down, still moving. Hauled down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. Nevada comes to the line after getting the first down. Pressure coming. He'll try to do it himself. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the pressure. Breaks it. Headed to the end zone. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the RPO, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. For just a second, let's take a big picture view of SMU. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Dropping back, it's awesome. Snagged out of the air. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. They're working that left side. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. And the Mustangs want to crank the tempo. Back to pass on second down. Oh, he makes the catch. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now on first down from the 40. Wants to throw again. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Mustangs line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Mustangs will try to move the sticks on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quick completion on the out. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. To the air, it's awesome. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Going to swing it on second down. This time on target. He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17. The Mustangs are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. He'll pull it on the read. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. They're not into threes, they want sixes, and to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on second and short. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
The Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. To the air on first down. Finds his man. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Throws for the tight end. It's caught. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Offense threatening 1st and 10 from the 31. To the air, it's Jamison. Under fire. Creates a little space. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments.
On the move from inside his 5. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. keeping it on the ground to open the second half. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
He'll toss it.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Here's a heat. On the move, he fires. He's open on the right. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. This Nevada offense really has it going. Heaves it on the run. Grabs it inside the 10. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have...
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nevada! PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, every game in CUSA so very critical. How about this one today? Kennesaw State has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 7 over New Mexico State.
Looking to throw, it's awesome.
Just another week of Conference USA football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down. He's got him. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Grab behind the line. It's Perez. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Hauls it in. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talk.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. He's got it, 1st down and more. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Now from inside the red zone. Got it behind the line. It's Perez. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to throw. It's awesome. Quick strike complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
SMU.
Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, SMU! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Waddle. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on second and short. From the gun, running back on the move. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to burn this defensive back. It's complete. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second and goal coming up. A designed run for the quarterback. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
36, SMU, 19.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
The Mustangs are in the hurry up. Back to pass, it's awesome. Bringing the heat. Looking deep. Pulls it in down the middle. Speeding down the left side. He's at the touchdown Mustangs. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. It'll be a draw. runs through a tackle.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Quickly to the tight end. Looks like the Wolfpack will pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. It's complete to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I know, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
And the Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's awesome. Looking for the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fires to the big fella. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Mustangs lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. To the ground to try to move the chains. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. This is now a 7-point game.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. The give to the tailback. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll give it to him again. Got enough for the first. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. Nevada ripped off a huge chunk on the ground, and now they'll try to keep it going. He's going to take off. At the 35, he's open. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
And how about it? It's not just the arm. We've seen that today where he's picked him apart, put up some yardage, put on some touchdowns. Also showing you he can do it with his puppies. Taking off, running, getting the first down. Nice scramble. He's shown you a little bit of everything today.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Dropping back, it's Jamison. Under fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Caught over the middle, it's Clinton. Touchdown, Nevada! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. You can see it on the sideline. They've built a comfortable fourth-quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth.
43, SMU, 29.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse, and field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make it.
He's got it. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Mustangs in the hurry-up. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to bring it back. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was...
Turning it on! Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the move. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Let's see what they've got on second down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Fires to the middle. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Fires to the big fella. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end.
And in this situation late, when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. The Mustangs look to keep this drive humming.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some...
Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll throws toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, SMU! Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? You can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some win. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back to keep that momentum going.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Dropping back, it's Jamison. Catch in the middle, it's Clinton. and he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football. Had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the fourth quarter.
He's loose on the right. Touchdown, Mustangs. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short. Makes the catch. There he goes. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. If we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
325.
Quick release on the RPO. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's awesome. Complete to the right. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
This is just unreal. I mean, just continues to stack up numbers now. Almost to 500 yards on the day. Most people can't do that on air. He has been hitting his wide receivers left and right, putting up huge yards.
Man, what a game this guy has been having, living in the opponent's back.
And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. We've got a tie game, and this defense will try to keep it that way with just a few minutes left. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
This has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40 rushing yards in this game, so he has had some success, but I think a big key now moving forward is how does this defense stop him?
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Waddle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Here's the handoff. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Jamison. Pocket breaking down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Makes the grab. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Timeout called by the offense, a mere 10 seconds to go in the game. He'll throw on third down. He's got an open man. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. This kicker's leg getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. And this to take the lead, and it's getting late. Kick is good! The big leg delivers the winner. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. What a battle this game was. Went right down to the end. #1 team in the land gets knocked off. But sometimes this gives you a chance to recalibrate some things, guys.
Yeah, and they're going to have to go back and watch this film and face some tough truths as well, because we know they've got a ton of talent. And this is a team that when they're playing their A game, they look like the best team in the country, David. Consistency, though, is going to be a big thing for them moving ahead.
Yeah, so you got to use this. You got to look at what you did wrong. You got to say, okay, maybe we're not as good as we thought we were. Just because we were #1, that doesn't mean anything until the end of the season. And you're the last guy standing